Hello, everyone. I've interviewed CEOs, sporting directors of football clubs. I've also helped young player take a young player to football academy who has signed professional contract. I'm also a football license agent. Today, in this video, I'm here to help you answer your questions. So, if you're a football player who has been struggling and not knowing how to start, this question and answer is for you guys. So, I'll be doing this mostly on Tuesdays. So, if you come across this video, you can always pop in and answer your question and let me answer your question for you, especially football players. So this is for football players, and most of the time I always do live sessions for agents because I do teach agents online on how to pass their license. But this is for football players, and also if you're a parent listening to this session can help you. So let's go. So the first thing is, when you're a young player and you train, struggle, and you're going nowhere. Let's take, for example, you're going nowhere. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you some tips on what to do and how to remedy that. Okay. So the first thing is I'll go straight into it is your environment. Let's take, for example, you're a 14 years old player and you are struggling to break into a professional environment to have a football club. The first thing is if I have a son who's a 14 years, what I'll be telling him is we have to reevaluate that person and look at or reevaluate every situation and look what is his environment. So if you want to play professional and you're 14 years, hoping that you sign 17 years at 17 a professional contract, your environment has to start playing a key factor. Whoever you surround yourself with will play massive reason to whether you're successful or not. To become a professional player, it's a structured plan. You need a structured plan. So I hope parents, you people are listening to this, it's not just like a light that you switch on and you switch off. You need to have a structured plan. So you need to train. If you're a player listening to this, you know that you need to be training, let's say 5 times a week. I will not go, this session is not about too much training. I will not go into training how many times you train because I think most people it's already online that you should be training 5 times a week and doing your extra sessions. So I'm not going to touch into that. I'm going to be giving you the mental aspect of the game, what is required. So you should be doing training. That's normal. But now your friends are big thing. If you are among friends that are not actually, if you're not friends that are not actually pushing your career, they will be pulling you down. So let's take, for example, when you are trying to make it pro, you have this, there's almost like the people you mingle around with. Let's take, for example, if you have friends who are always like trying to train hard, do everything hard, that rubs off on you because you people try to train and improve yourself. If you have friends that most of the time you think totally different, probably they are like, let's take, for example, in the park, smoking cigarette, doing whatsoever, waiting to go out, that will rub off. That will also be where you go to. So most of the time, people who want to make a career always try to find a situation where they can train and the environment is comfortable for them to grow. That's the first thing that I will say. You have to ask yourself, is your environment comfortable where you can improve? That's the first thing I'll give you guys. Now, the second thing I will say is your circle also is a big thing. Your circle is a big thing. So if all those friends, no one is interested in football, you might succeed on yeah and there. You might succeed you might succeed, but most of the time when you are trying to follow a career or anything, not only football, anything in life, you should find people or you should have a concentrated mind that each time when you come back, you rest, you're thinking about that thing, the thing you have to do. If you are playing football and then let's say you come back and the next thing you're doing is you're trying to go into a different world, let me say you're doing different activities, you're not resting, you're doing totally different thing, it's going to affect you. So your circle of friends and what they do also impacts you in that surrounding. It's very important. So those are things that as a young player, this is not spoken enough. So you need to be aware of this. Then the next thing I will look at is if you have a structured training plan, if you have a structured training plan that you're following. That helps you a lot also. So what do I mean a structured training plan? So training, I see a lot of people train. You can train, but it doesn't really help if you don't have a structured training plan. Don't just see anything on the internet and train. See anything on the internet and train. I mean by structured training plan is when you are, let me say, at a certain age, you should know what you're doing so that it can improve you. You shouldn't be training just random trainings that you see anything you train. So if you're lacking fitness, if you're lacking fitness, when you're building your fitness, you build fitness. When now, let's say if your first touch is poor whatsoever, those are things that you should be focusing on improving them. So you find someone that can give you a structured training plan. If it's to improve your technical ability, your physical development, positioning on the field, weak foot, decision making, match situation, all those things are things that you will need to work hard on. So those are the things that will really improve you. And those are things that I would say when you are playing, you're trying to monitor your weaknesses, you're trying to make sure that those things you strengthen them. It's very important. Next also I'll look at also match exposure and experience. So let's take for example, if you're a player and you're training and not also playing, it's challenging. You're never going to get enough of game time. So it's very important that it's very important that you have an idea of how to train, play, and improve yourself. And you're only going to do that by having game time, enough game time. Yes, training is important, whatsoever is important, but if you don't have game time, it's difficult. So you need to find where you can have a lot of game time so that you can play and keep developing as a player. Now, when you have covered all those parts, when you think that all those things are right, and you have a structure, a plan around you, then you have to start looking into situations like agents. Now, as a parent, also, then if I'm giving these tips to you people, our advice is the best place I'll always say is to find an agent is on LinkedIn. So if you don't know LinkedIn, LinkedIn is a platform that you see professionals there. There are a lot of agents there. So you have to find the right agent. And to find the right agent, what do you do? So you have to know if that agent can help you look for you that transfer. You have to know if that agent can give you feedback on what to improve on, really talk to you. You people have that relationship. You have to know if that agent can, or does he have the market or the know-how to actually negotiate or to look for you a move. So those are things that you have to be finding, you have to be looking at, that will be probably a long time we'll be discussing about on this channel. I haven't really been speaking about to players a lot, but this is one of the things that I want to bring into this channel. That I will try to help you guys as much as possible as a licensed agent, interviewing CEOs and sporting directors. I will also, because I'm in the industry now, I will also try to help you, give you guys a lot of knowledge, you football players, what to do. Okay, so those are the few things you have to look. You have to look at if the agent can help you, if he has the knowledge of a market you're trying to play or you're trying to um, get at. So those are the things that I will just touch on here, and I will say focus is a big thing. Do everything consistent, but you have to have a structured plan. We always say consistent without having a plan is a waste of time. Okay, so it's better you have an idea of what you're to do. Take a board today, draw a target, and say this is where I want to get to, and then you start structuring your plan on how to get to that target. Each steps count. Then now also your distractions are the friends that are not really helping you towards that dream. You have to you have to make them go away. That's just the reality. And next thing is now you have a plan. When you have a plan and you have a target, it's much easier to follow that target. Okay, so this was just a short live video I wanted to go through. I wanted to put it out there for you guys. And I will be, if you come across this video, leave a comment, just leave a comment that you have seen the video, and I will try to do more of these kind of videos. And you can drop a question on what you're struggling at as a player, then I will come on and try to do video on those particular questions. Okay, so this is a short video I just wanted to put out there for you guys, and I'll be coming here next Tuesday to give you guys. So next Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern European time. Put it on your calendar. If you're a player coming up who have seen this video, this is for you. Next Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern European time. Prepare your questions. I'm going to answer them for you players from all over. Just prepare. I'm ready for you guys. This. So I'm starting this session just to answer just players, just sessions for players, just players alone. When I'm answering session about agents, will be a different day. Tuesdays will be just about players. Okay. So now I'm just giving on just the priority just for players, parents, people who are trying to help their sons or daughters break into the industry as to sign a professional contract. So this is just for the chance for parents and those people. As for players, as for agents, I'm not yet doing lives. The live sessions will be later on, and it will be on a different day. Okay, so I'm going to schedule that, but now it's just for players, parents, and whatsoever. But anyways, it's all open now. So next week Tuesday, this was just a short session to inform you guys. Next week Tuesday, I will be live here waiting for you guys. I'll start leaving the people. I will start give you guys some little bit of notes on my YouTube channel to let you guys know that I'm going live. Okay, so take care and bye for now. Cheers.